You know that moment when you're speaking English and suddenly, mm, your mind just goes blank? Like, you know the word, you studied it, you used it yesterday, but right now, nothing. It's just gone.
Oh, yeah, that panic feeling. Your heart speeds up, your brain freezes, and you're like, wait, I know this word, but it refuses to come out.
Exactly. And the worst part? People think they're bad at English because of that. But, well, that's not the real problem.
Hey, everyone, welcome back. I'm Robert.
And I'm Emma. And today we're talking about something almost every English learner struggles with. So, Robert, let me ask you something. Why does this happen? Why do English words disappear only when we start speaking?
Well, this is interesting because people think it's a memory problem, but actually, it's not.
Not memory.
Nope. If it were memory, you wouldn't remember the word after the conversation either. But what usually happens,
You remember it 5 seconds later and feel stupid.
exactly. You walk away thinking, oh my God, I knew that word.
Yeah, that pain is real.
I've seen people remember the word while brushing their teeth later. They're like, oh, that was the word.
Yes, or in the shower. Always in the shower.
Always.
So, if it's not memory, what is it?
Pressure. Mental pressure.
Hmm. Explain that.
When you speak English, your brain is doing too many things at once. You're thinking about grammar, you're translating in your head, you're worrying about mistakes, and you're also thinking, what will they think about me?
That's a lot.
Too much. So your brain panics and says, nope, I'm out.
Let's talk about translating. Because, almost everyone does it.
Yeah. People hear a question in English, then translate it to their language, then think of the answer, then translate it back to English.
And by that time, the conversation is already over.
Exactly. And your brain is exhausted.
So basically, people don't forget English words, they just overload their brain.
That's it. You didn't forget. You blocked yourself.
That actually makes sense.
And here's the sad part. People start saying, English is not for me, or I'm too old.
Yeah, that breaks my heart a little.
Mine too.
Let's give a real example. Simple one.
Okay.
Someone wants to say, I was tired, so I went home.
Easy sentence.
But in their head, they think, okay, tired. Is it past tense? Should I say so or because? What if I'm wrong?
Boom. The word disappears.
And meanwhile, the other person is just waiting like,
Yeah. Awkward silence.
we've all been there.
Here's something people need to hear. Native speakers don't think like that.
They don't?
No. They don't think about grammar rules while speaking. They think in ideas, not sentences.
Ideas. I like that.
And this is where things change. Because once you stop chasing perfect sentences, words start coming back.
So you're saying the solution is not more vocabulary.
Exactly. And in the next part, we'll talk about what actually helps your words come out naturally.
Yeah, and some of it might surprise you.
So if this sounds familiar, if you've ever frozen while speaking English, you're not alone.
Stay with us because this problem is fixable and we'll break it down step by step. All right, so Robert, in the first part, we talked about why English words disappear. And honestly, that already made a lot of people feel relieved.
Yeah, Because the problem isn't intelligence. It's not talent. It's not even vocabulary.
It's pressure.
Exactly.
So let's talk about the real question everyone has right now. Okay, deep breath. How do we stop this from happening?
Well, first, we need to stop trying to sound smart.
Oh, that already sounds scary for some people.
Yeah, I know. People want to sound perfect, but perfection is actually the enemy of speaking.
So you're saying trying to sound intelligent makes us sound silent?
Yes, exactly that.
Ouch, but true.
Here's the first shift people need to make. Stop thinking in sentences. Start thinking in ideas.
Hmm. Can you explain that in a simple way?
Sure. When you think in sentences, your brain asks, is this grammar correct? Is this word right? What tense should I use?
That's exhausting.
Very. But when you think in ideas, your brain asks, what do I want to say?
Ah, that feels lighter already. Okay, example time.
Let's do it.
Someone asks you, how was your day?
Classic.
Sentence thinker says, okay, past tense, adjectives, structure.
And idea thinker says?
Good, busy, tired.
Exactly. And guess what? That's real English. Native speakers don't speak in perfect sentences all the time. They speak in fragments, ideas, feelings.
So, broken English isn't broken?
Not at all. It's natural.
Now, let's talk about pauses, because people hate silence.
Oh, yes. Silence scares people more than mistakes
Why, though?
because they think silence means failure. But in English, silence often means thinking. Native speakers pause all the time. They say things like, well, you know, hmm,
They're buying time.
exactly. And that pause protects their words.
So instead of freezing like a statue, you just go, well.
Yes, much better than silence panic.
Another thing I notice, people speak too fast when they're nervous.
Oh, yes. Fast speech kills clarity.
And thinking speed can't keep up.
Exactly. Your mouth runs, your brain trips. For podcast listeners, this is important. Speak slower than you think you should,
It feels weird at first.
but it sounds confident.
Let's touch something emotional. Fear of judgment.
Yeah,
People aren't afraid of English, they're afraid of being judged.
that's the real fear. Most people you talk to, they don't care about your grammar.
They care about the message.
Exactly.
So let's recap quickly.
Sure.
Your words disappear because of pressure,
Translation overload,
fear,
and they come back when you
think in ideas,
use pauses.
slow down.
If you're listening right now and thinking, wow, this is me, that's okay.
You're normal.
And you're fixable.
Your English isn't broken.
It's just under pressure.
In the next episode, we'll talk about a tiny habit
A very small one.
that makes your English sound confident almost instantly.
Yeah. And it's something native speakers do without thinking.
So don't miss that one.
See you next time.